Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dogs, cats, chickens, horses, people who like wrestling, people who kind of love it, people who stopped watching wrestling in the 90s. You are now tuned in to the podcast broadcasting live from the Philadelphia Spectrum with Rocky and Apollo Creed for that. 808s and chest shots. I am your host, Jeff, joined as always by the lovely Wakanda Lisa Rice and Neat. Say what's up to the people.
Hi.
Wrestlemania season, everybody.
Nick got his backdrop. Nick's ready to roll, man. He's ready. Kofi Mania shirt.
I'm ready to.
Yeah, that's it. I dig it. I'm getting there. I'm getting. Oh man, you can please follow the show 808s and Chest Shots on the Instagram and the Facebook. Twitter is 808s Chest Shots. We active. Threads is 808s and Chest Shots. We active on there too. What's the other joint? TikTok. Yeah, we got one, but I don't know what, we getting there. You know what I'm saying? We figuring it out, man. We the little engine that could. YouTube shorts. Watch the YouTube shorts too. We got them up and popping as well. We getting everything rolling, man. We figuring this thing out on the fly, just like everybody else. How was y'all week, man? How everybody doing? Talk to me.
How was my week? This week is uneventful. Well, I won't say that. I made a hat this week. Yeah.
Okay.
But I decorated a hat. I'll be making like a hat in the future. That's my next project.
Okay.
Yeah, I might wear it next show. It's drying right now, so.
What type of hat?
Cowboy hat. Because I support even though I haven't listened to the album, I don't know, like this is a project I had in the making for some months now anyways, but I support the yeehaw agenda. So. Yeah.
Oh man. I have listened to that album. We're talking about the Cowboy Carter. Living in Nashville, you can't escape. You can't escape country music. You can try. There's no way you can avoid it. So I don't care how hard you think you are. You have a cowboy song, a country song that you like. Living in Nashville, you can't escape it. You like Tennessee whiskey. You like I Got Friends in Low Places. You like Jolene. As a grown adult man that pays taxes, I was waiting for the Beyonce album just to listen to her redo Jolene. Just being honest. Great shit. Nick, you listen to it?
I listened to it. I was like, okay, cool. I like it. They had a country singer on there by the name of Brittany. I forgot her name. Stevens, something like that. She's pretty cool. She has a great voice, calming voice. Yeah. Blackbird is a song that I really enjoy because of all the different voices on there with Beyonce.
Yeah, that's a remake
I think
too.
That's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, I know it's a remake, but I'm just like,
That's good shit. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, man. Proud
good
of
country stuff.
Yeah, the yeehaw agenda. I like it. I'm gonna steal that. All right, so they're not here for our lovely Beyonce review. They are here for us to get to the shits in the wrestling world. So much happened since the last time we've been here. We talked about Rocky pushing the boundaries, 7, 8, 12-minute promos, doing a lot. Now apparently he has his obsession with belts.
I think his black side is finally coming out. Thank you. The black side is coming. I see it. It's gonna put out a switch, an extension cord. I'm like, bring it out.
Wire hanger.
The wire hanger. Yeah, we're showing our trauma now.
Childhood trauma.
So have y'all seen the latest clip where he actually hit the referee with the damn belt after the?
No, that was hilarious.
Dude,
that was hilarious.
No, when was this?
So Monday
this is like
night,
after the show.
Monday night. So after they cut it, they were still in the ring when they left. When they cut it. So he hit the referee. The referee was checking in on, I think, Seth, and he hit the referee with the belt. Like, dude.
What the ref do?
Ref didn't do it. And you know what? The ref wasn't in on the joke at all. Because as soon as he got hit, he jumped up and walked smooth out of the ring. Like, nah, I'm not going to play with you, man.
Wow.
You said not today.
Like Roman, like have y'all seen that ending of Raw clip? Y'all watched that yet online?
I seen it. It's just like he's having fun with it too. It's like, damn, okay, y'all. What?
Yeah, Roman's having fun, but at least Roman wasn't Roman doesn't seem to be laying it in as much as Rock. Like Rock is really hitting Cody with this damn belt. Like, I don't think he likes Cody in real life. This is ridiculous. Like it is a lot.
To
Crazy,
him, it's
man.
only one wrestling family, and that's his family.
He's somebody to tell him, hey, brother, this is the act. Like we all here to have a good time, but let's all relax a little bit. Just try to, let's be here for a while. And
Yeah.
Nah. He like, no, you got a black wife. You got to get that black wife trauma too that she got.
That beating last week seemed real.
Yeah, man. Oh, you mean the one after the
Yeah,
one?
when he had him out in the rain by the
Oh,
bus.
what was that? Like,
He
what
said,
was
nah,
that?
bro.
That was full blown assault and battery. Like that's past pro wrestling.
Like, I couldn't even like. I tried to understand that. Like, after the cameras go off, I get it. And sheesh, man. Shout out to Cody. Shout out to Cody because Cody has to be in on this, and he's
Cody
taking
a good sport right now.
Cody's
He a
taking
good sport.
Taking it like a champ.
yeah, because Rock is not even Roman was pulling back a little bit when he was hitting people. Rock is trying to tell man, it's tough. Great storytelling though, but I do not want to be Cody Rhodes right now.
Oh man.
um, they're doing a heck of a job creating this match, though. I will say, I haven't been this. I was talking to a good buddy of mine. I was talking to Spike Lee, and
Shout out to Spike.
I was telling him, I said, man, because he was saying his thing was this isn't bigger than the NWO. I said, the thing about the NWO is though, that was a year and a half tops, right? Of peak NWO. It was 96, 97, 98, right? And then the company goes out of business in 2000. 99 was trash. End of 98 is in the toilet, and then it goes out of business in 2000, right? That's pretty much how WCW went. Like, this is 4 years of this, if I'm not mistaken. We're in year 4 of the bloodline. And from all the iterations of Roman versus Brock, Roman versus Goldberg, Roman versus Jey Uso, the Usos breaking up, getting back together. Sammy, last year we didn't think it could get any bigger than Sammy and Kevin Owens beating it. Like that was like we were getting Uzi with Sami Zayn, you know what I'm saying? And now the final boss, which to me is one of the greatest nicknames in wrestling history. I'll say it. I stand by it. But to kind of put a bow on what Spike Lee was talking about, because he's trying to he saw the clip of The Rock and was like, wait, how the hell they convinced The Rock to come back to do this? I'm like, no, bro, like this is serious business. Like this is good stuff, and he's been tapped in ever since. So yeah, man, they're doing a lot right. This is good. This is good. How y'all feel about the card for Mania?
How do I feel about it?
And for me right now, I'm just looking at see how it finishes and then looking forward to what it can be on the WrestleMania day. That's how I feel about it. I think they made day one a little more heavier than day two, though.
You think
I think
so?
it's like,
Yes. There's
Okay.
an extra match on day one.
yes,
There's
extra matches on
seven
day one.
on, yeah, there's 7 matches day one and then 6 on night 2.
Yeah, so I think that's the thing that bothers me a little bit. But other than that, I just want to see how it plays out
Yeah,
coming
I
up.
I see. Here's my thing about that is I don't think one of the reasons why I think there may be more matches on one is Rocky's still tired out there swinging the belt. Like I don't know. I don't think that tag match is gonna be long, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I
I
give it
don't,
15 minutes.
I don't think they're gonna be out there a long
15.
time.
Give it 15. I think the longest match probably the 6-pack ladder match over than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that match 8 minutes, and it's going and 8 minutes not counting entrances. Entrances in that match gonna be longer. It's like the interest, Rock's interest, Roman's interest, and Cody's interest. Seth interest. It's gonna be 15 minutes, like easy 15 minutes. And but yeah, as far as the actual match, it's 8 minutes, just enough for everybody to get their stuff off because you can't do too much because 3 of those people got to wrestle twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Let me pull up the card. It was one thing I was wanting to check out for the card.
Hmm.
Is the women's match, the women's triple threat, is that on night 1 or night 2?
Night 2.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
Night 1. I'm sorry, this is night 1. From Bianca, Naomi, Jade.
And
Yes,
Jade,
that's
yeah.
night 1.
That's night
Okay.
1.
Okay. I got it now. Yeah. Tell you the match I don't care about. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I not sure why we gotta have Ray in Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. I get it.
Mm.
Ray's a legend and Ray's gonna Ray, but I'm cool, dog. Like, is that just is
You back to the slander of Ray again, ain't you?
it's not slander,
You
bro. It's
back
just
on it.
like
You back on it.
you're right.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm a chill.
I'm gonna have to agree.
It's no
I
need
just
for it. There's literally no need for
I
that,
mean, it's
man.
no need for it, but I'm just like, that's the first match you put it out though.
Obviously, I'm right.
Because I mean, the storyline is at this point in time, it's pretty weak. I feel
Yeah.
like this match is a couple months too late. Like, I understand, like, there were reasons why they couldn't do it sooner, but I'm not really feeling that match for WrestleMania.
Nah, not feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like Ray and Dom and Santos possibly could have a some type of a moment.
Yeah.
Maybe together, maybe separate, but I do feel like they should be at WrestleMania. I feel like they do need to have some type of moment. And clearly we're keeping Ray versus Dom going, the father versus son angle, which will hopefully lead to a mask versus hair match at some point. Hopefully,
Ooh.
that's just me. Those are my
Ooh.
thoughts. Because if it's Rey Mysterio, I remember a couple months ago we talked about it. He said he felt like he only had, I think, 2 years left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
This be almost round two.
yeah, well, time is winding up. I feel like if Ray's gonna retire, I don't know how luchas typically retire. I don't know if they take the mask off and reveal themselves at the end or if they keep it once they're gone. But
Right.
I feel like if Ray is gonna retire, why not let your son retire you?
The son
You know?
retiring makes sense. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah, so
Absolutely right about that.
I would prefer, it's not time at this WrestleMania. Maybe next year we could get that, but as of right now, this LWO versus Santos and Dom, I'm not feeling it. And plus their alliance right now seems kind of forced.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like thrown together a little bit.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not feeling it. I know it's gonna be a good match because the Mexican wrestlers, they always put on a good show. Like, it's gonna be good regardless, but I don't know if I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
You're like me on the Authors of Pain. I can't think of their name. Them and Karrion Cross and Street
Yeah.
Profits match.
The Final Testament.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes. I
Go ahead.
was gonna say, like, if it weren't for Bobby and the Street Profits and B-Fab, I wouldn't be like, I'm interested in them. I'm not interested in this story. Because I don't understand what the final test, what do they do? Who are they? Why should I, like, outside of just beating, let me not say it like that. Outside of beating up Bobby and friends.
I know where you was going with that. But I got you.
I felt it.
It was right there. No, it was right there.
It really was.
But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. Like, it's the honest truth. Besides them doing that, it's really not much of a. But you know what? I'm happy Authors of Pain are back. That's I'll leave it at that. Like, they were. I think you and I talked about this when we were first starting the show. They were one of my biggest what ifs because of their injuries. That tag team with Paul Ellering with them, to me, could have been through the roof, But I hope with whatever this version of this they're doing right now, I hope they kind of right the ship a little bit and get it together. But I mean, we're nitpicking because let's be honest, those matches are just there to take up time. because this is Rhea, Becky. This is, of course, we talked about the tag match, Rock and Roman. You know, this is Seth and Drew. This is Roman and Cody. Like this is about the big matches. Like we're here for the big matches this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Although that 6-pack tag match could be fire. Could be fire.
Got the right people in there.
Could be fire. Depending on how Kofi feels. Yeah.
Aren't they talking about splitting up the belts? Is that gonna happen? Or did I hear that wrong?
I've heard that
talk.
rumor. I think it makes sense. Like this would be the way, because they never actually it just makes sense to give everyone a belt and just have, because now that Seth is the world champion again, that whole unified idea just doesn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it makes sense to go ahead and split those back. And it's a ladder match, right? So it's the perfect way to do it.
Yes.
You know, one team's gonna fall with one belt, the other team's gonna fall with the other belt, and that's how you got it. And there you go. Like it just make it work. But it's another match that I'm happy Jay gets her Mania moment. I'm also happy that it wasn't just a thrown together match. She gets to have it in something somewhat meaningful and around people who can make her look great. I mean, she already looks great right wrestling, but that around people who could just let her come in the ring, do her Jade moves, get the pin, and let's go home. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's gonna be dope. What else is on there? Oh, here's my question, and then we can talk about something else. Does Rock turn on Roman?
I mean, a consensus from us is yes, but at the same time, how? And also, who's eating that pin?
I know we talked about it. Just like
who's
the more
eating that
pin? Play it. Ooh. Oh,
that's the question. Who's eating that pin on the tag?
Seth.
You think Rock and Roman are gonna win?
They have to have bloodline rules for whatever's going to play out, because I'm pretty sure y'all have heard the rumors that Cena and Stone Cold are going to help Cody. Y'all have heard that, right?
Yeah.
I've heard Cena, but I didn't hear Stone Cold.
I've heard Cena and Stone Cold are helping.
What's Stone Cold gonna do?
Both.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Punch?
He's coming. So think about it. If he's definitely gonna stun her. Yeah. Stun her across the room. Everybody gets a stunner. But you think about it, is the numbers are Cody, Seth, main event Uso versus Rock, baby boy Uso, the other Uso, and Roman. He needs a little help. So let Cena come out, Stone Cold come out, and you got a match. You know, you got some fun. So I do, if they don't come out, I think Rock turns on Roman though. And because the reason why I say that is the final boss thing. We talked about that. The final boss thing is just speaks to it. But as far as Nick, to answer your question, who takes the pin, it has to be Seth. There's no way Cody loses the tag team match. And he's projected to win that match. And Rock's not coming back to lose. Not this version of Rock. Now, if they would have just had the tag team match to begin with, and he was just whatever. But nah, this dude right here is not losing. Dude just hitting people with belts and shit is not losing this match. It's just not happening. Like, I don't know. But who y'all think takes the pin in the tag match?
Man,
I'm gonna have to.
Go ahead.
Nah, Nick, what you said?
No, I'm just thinking out loud, but you can go ahead and go.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm gonna probably have to agree with Seth. It makes the most sense because him and Becky got the same issue. They are both tiring themselves out up till WrestleMania, so they're probably not gonna, in kayfabe, they're probably not gonna be on their A game. Yeah. And then I thought about it doesn't make sense for any of the other three people in the match to take the pin because, in my personal opinion, Roman shouldn't be getting pinned unless he's about to lose the championship. He wouldn't look good. I know it's WrestleMania. His match is the next day anyway, but he wouldn't look good losing, and he wouldn't look good taking the pin in a tag match.
Yeah.
And then it's The Rock. Like nobody's gonna pin him. Not right now, not in a tag match. No. And then Cody, I feel he still needs to look strong.
Yeah.
So he's probably not gonna take the pin either. So I'm going for Seth as well.
Yeah. Gotta be Seth.
Yeah, it's gotta be Seth looking at it from y'all perspectives right now. It is Seth. I hate to do it, but
all right.
Yeah.
Now here's my other one. Does CM Punk get involved in the Drew and Seth match?
He's gonna be guest commentary, right?
Which is weird, but yeah.
Because I really thought they were gonna go with the special guest referee angle. That's what I was gonna go for.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Maybe that's how he'll get involved. Maybe they'll knock out the ref or something, and he'll feel compelled to throw the stripes on and get it. Maybe he'll do something like that. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I just I don't know.
I didn't understand that. Asking him to be on commentary. I didn't get that. Special guest referee, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Commentary, I don't know about that. I mean, Punk could be a commentator in another life when he's done wrestling, but I don't know. Go ahead, Nick. What do you want? Go ahead.
He's a commentator because he always hurt. That's why.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay, I got you, big dog.
You're not wrong.
I mean, think about it like this: he's the star, right?
He is.
Do you want the star getting hurt even more?
I ain't gonna lie. When Drew said you live a straight edge lifestyle, you don't drink and you don't do drugs, but you're always in rehab, that was a bar, dude. Like that was a legit, like damn, you said that on TV.
Player hater of the year, bro.
Like
Player hater of the year.
It may just be me. I'm still adjusting to this freedom that they're having right now of just saying stuff, and I'm like, just say rehab or run it right. So yeah. That's pretty funny. Y'all got jokes on my dog Punk. Well, we gonna talk about him.
I'm just saying. I mean, him in commentary makes more sense than him being a rep right now. And also, we don't know how much of the injury has been healed enough for him to do anything full contact right now.
Yeah, I don't think he was doing contact.
True, because he still has the brace on. So.
Yeah. Right, and then you have to think about it like this: to be a rep, you got to get on the ground.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and get back up.
Yeah.
It's a lot to ask for somebody coming out of surgery. So I would say commentary is the best spot for him. I'm not saying because I might be joking a little bit because he's always hurt, but at the same time, it makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. That does make sense.
AJ and LA Knight's gonna be good. AJ and LA Knight's
that's a sleeper match.
That's a what?
I think that's a sleeper match because AJ Styles can make a 4-star match in his sleep.
The hell you do to your mic?
What you mean?
You sound like you underwater.
I don't know.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like, for me, it's not underwater. It kind of sounds like a telephone.
Okay, like you got your hand on the phone. You got your hand on the phone like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because I'm on the side of it.
What?
Does it still sound same?
It just when you did whatever you just did a moment ago, you weren't that way at first. Now you sound like you go back to what you were doing or whatever that was. You sound.
I don't know what I was doing. I was probably leaning like this.
No, it still sounds like that.
Yeah. So is it bad or good?
I mean, it's horrible. It's real bad. Can you unplug it and plug it back in?
Didn't you just tap it?
Yeah, whatever you did.
That was to mute it.
Okay, unmute it.
Oh.
Say something.
What?
Man.
It's still bad? I can't hear it because.
Say something.
Something.
That's better. Did your audio switch to your AirPods maybe?
Yeah, it is. That's why.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I was gonna say, why it sound like you on the phone all of a sudden?
Yeah. And that's why. There we go.
On there.
Yeah, that's
there
better.
we go. Now you rocking and rolling, Jack.
Your video cleared up too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at God.
Wow.
Look at that. Yeah. That's all
the
right.
racism coming from this podcast right now.
Racism.
Anywho,
Racism?
All right, cool.
right?
Like,
Like I don't know. Like it's just. I think everybody. We all got. We might be different hues.
From me to you, race.
Might be different hues, but I think we all on the same color palette here. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, what about Gunther, y'all? What about Gunther and Sami Zayn?
I'm conflicted.
Okay.
Because as far as Gunther could be champion forever, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. However, I could see Gunther with the big belt, with the big title.
Okay.
At some point.
Yeah, me too.
So in my mind, as much as I don't want Gunther to lose, I could see Sammy beating him for it and then Gunther moving on to something else. Okay. That's why I'm conflicted. I want Gunther to win, but at the same time, Sammy also is in a position to where he would be a good champion right now too. So I'm on the fence. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, I truly believe this kind of goes back to gotta try my computer. This truly goes back to Rock changing the game, and they were not prepared for this. They were not prepared for all of this to happen at one time, and and we're seeing it, which we're not complaining. It's just that I think it's also slowing down the emergence of a Gunther, because Gunther would make sense as Cody's first rival, right? Yeah, like it would make perfect sense. But we got to get this whole final boss thing out of the way before we do anything else. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Sorry, before we lost the damn feed.
You're fine. And then too, I think about the fact that it was supposed to be Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. And I'm just like, I can't imagine what that would have been like.
At least 12 suplexes.
And that's just from Brock.
That's just from Brock.
How many suplexes?
That's just from Brock. Now that would have been hard, like I say, hard hitting. Not even big
slobber knocker.
Yeah, that'd have been everything. One. That shit, but we'll never see Brock. Speaking of never seeing one, we'll never see Brock again.
Like that's crazy. You done had this illustrious career and you just throw it all away being a pervert over some pissing videos. Like, come on now. You threw your whole career away over a PP video.
Listen, man.
He ought to be ashamed of himself.
People's kinks are their kinks. I'm not gonna kink shame, and we are kink shame.
I am,
but throwing away for some piss is wild. It's
what he. Am I wrong? Did I lie?
No.
Look at where he's at.
I mean, people do pay for those videos, so hey.
Oh. Shout out to them. That's some wild. Whew. I let you know. That just reinforces it. You don't know what's going on in people's house. Like,
it's more like them. Damn, it was him. Damn. I would think that'd be Drew Gulak's thing, not Brock Lesnar's.
Brock likes to piss, man. It's crazy. Anywho's all right. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. WWE wise, I think we're good. Mania wise. Like, I can't wait to see what happens. Monday night's going to be great. Oh, last question. Do we think Roman was always the person who was inducting Paul into the Hall of Fame, or would it may have been Brock if Brock wasn't pinned?
Probably would have been Brock if he wasn't. Yeah.
I feel like it because there's so many guys it could be, right? Well, that's not true. Well, yeah, because you could have Tommy Dreamer, you could have
Yeah.
the Dudleys, you could do Punk, or you could have Stone Cold, Roman, or Brock. Those probably would be the choice. But Roman makes sense. They're making history right now, so I get it. Do you think Roman will be in character when he does the introduction?
He should be.
He should
He
be
needs
That
full
would
to
be so
be
character.
fun.
full character.
Full character. Yeah, I'm with you. Full character when he does. I'm with it. I'm with it.
And he tells everybody to acknowledge the wise man. That would be great.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
He should do it.
Yeah, I mean, and they should do it after The Rock does his grandma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is Rocky
Yeah.
doing it? He is inducting her, or was
Uh-huh.
it? Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
see that part. So yeah, it makes sense then. Because yeah, Paul has to close the show. It's in Philly for God's sake. Paul has to close the show, right? Like
Mhm.
can't. Yeah,
Yeah, like he's the biggest inductee this year, I believe.
yeah, yeah. That shit's gonna be on. I ain't gonna lie. Last year, I think last year was Taker, right? Was that Taker last year or was that 2 years ago for Taker?
I think 2
Taker
years
was
ago.
2 years ago.
Okay. I tried to stay up for that after SmackDown. SmackDown goes off at 9. That damn Hall of Fame goes to like 12, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I was only there to see Taker. Yeah.
We got a busy weekend ahead of us because we got SmackDown and Hall of Fame on Friday. We got Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania Night 1 Saturday.
Yeah.
And we got Night 2 Sunday. And we got Raw on Monday. And NXT again on Tuesday. And all the AEW stuff in between is...
AEW can't do Collision Saturday, right? They gotta just not have Collision on TV Saturday. Like they're not gonna put that up against. They can't put that up against.
They gotta push it back.
That's the Final Four and Mania. Like you're not gonna do that, right?
You're not getting nobody.
Just
You might as well
miss
get
the
more
week.
people.
Just miss the week, bro. Like or do a best of show. Don't put yourself through that. Like that's tough. Speaking of the old AEW, did y'all see my guy's interview? Ha ha.
I saw sound bites. I haven't been able to get to the full interview yet.
He covered a lot. Excuse me, my guy being CM Punk, he was on a show, I think it's called the MMA Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they covered a lot. Now, here's the thing. Before we get into the details, everyone knows I'm a CM Punk fan. That has been documented here. And everyone knows YouTube. And everyone knows YouTube can care less about CM Punk. We got that. We got that part. But just based off these sound clips, a couple of things you can pull from. We as a collective have been right about Tony Khan, and that's sad. We as a collective have been right about Tony Khan. And maybe it's just me because I'm a Punk guy, but I think you all can say this as well. It's a little difficult now with him telling his side of the story and with us hearing from other people. It's a little difficult to blame it all on him. Safe to say.
No, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Because despite what you want to feel like, nobody, I won't say that, but he's not all bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say nobody's all bad. There's a select few. Yeah. But no, in this case, like he does hold some responsibility in what happened because you regardless of where you can't just go swinging on your coworkers. But like you said, once we know now what all, not everything, but we know enough to say, okay, well, maybe you're gonna react hostile if you're in a hostile environment.
Yeah.
So I could see where he's coming from. And then I do agree. I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of having a good match when half the arena is empty or something like that versus actually selling out seats. I can agree with his take on that because who Like, are you really a great wrestler if nobody's around to see it? Are you really a great wrestler if you can't draw a crowd? Like what? Like nobody gets, I don't think anybody really gets into this business to not be seen.
Yeah.
So
Because you're not really hitting the person. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like if you have anger issues, I can see you saying you want to box because win or lose, you still get to punch somebody, right?
Yeah.
So I can see that. Or if you want to do MMA, but in this, like, bro, this is scripted. This is entertainment. Like,
Yeah.
I I feel
The
like some of
purpose
those
is to
guys,
perform.
yeah,
You want
yeah,
an audience.
yeah. Like you want people to come see this, and I feel like some of those guys in AEW forget that it's entertainment and want to have Dave Meltzer call them a 5-star match and forget that you kind of need to tell a story
Yes.
with that. And not to sound weird, because again, we're not that podcast that's going to use the inside wrestler terms and say this, that. We're just fans. Three of us are fans, and we want AEW to work. Like hell, wrestling needs it to work at this point because if if we're not careful, it's gonna be back to WWE again. And we've talked about that. And so we need AEW to work. It's just, dude, Tony, starting another show to separate everybody, but because you can't make I understand people, you don't have to get along with your coworkers. I dig that. But to separate everybody because it's such a hostile place, dude, that sounds like the pits of hell. Like, I don't want to do that. Like that did not sound intriguing at all. Nick, what you got?
As a top-notch CM Punk hater, um, did he make some points? Yes. Did he take some
Buddy.
responsibility? Yes. Did he expose a little bit of Tony Khan being a not so bossy boss? Yeah. But at the same time, it's one of them things like we know his side, we know a little bit of the AEW side, but we don't really know where the truth lies because it's in the middle somewhere. So
I see that.
I'm more in the words of saying like, okay, he has a point. Some things don't add up on their side. Some things don't add up on his side. It's going to be one of them things where we really won't know the truth for a while. And that was for the last incident. We don't know nothing about Brawl Out. He never spoke on that one.
He has an
So
NDA.
the NDA is on that one. So that's really
Which
another
is
thing I think a lot of
nuts.
people. Which
That
is
is
yeah,
nuts.
exactly. That's
That
how
is
bad it
nuts.
was. If you want to know how bad it is at AEW, you gotta have an NDA to stop a fight. Yeah. So I'm just gonna wait for a couple more things to come out before I have a total side of who I'm on. Right now, I'm on the side of I don't know, don't really care. CM Punk ain't right now, but we'll find out later.
CM Punk's right. It's okay, bro. It's okay. You don't have to agree.
See, I'm not taking sides.
I'm not taking sides
I'm,
either. I say he's not
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I'm not taking nobody's sides. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't say. However, I will say this kind of in the same vein, but Tony Khan had to eat his words this past week too, because remember when WWE was doing all the cuts every couple weeks, it was like, oh, AEW will never do that.
Oh yeah. So this
Now look at you. You got a laundry list of names of people you got to let go to now.
Yeah. He's
I
realizing
think
it's a business, bro. He's
yeah,
realizing it's a business.
yeah.
He done bit off more than he can chew.
Yep.
And I was just trying to find the name. There was a hiring he made as a help with the writing, I think a vice president or something like that, or I forget the title, but he needs some help. Hell, we all need help, man. We all need in some kind of way. We all need a little bit of help, so an assistant somewhere to help us schedule our lives or whatever it is. So, because again, bro, like I want him to understand how big of an opportunity this is. Like, say what you want about Punk, he explained that stuff to the T. Like, bro, like you said, Andrew, like we need to get people in here. Like to hell with the matches, we got to get people in here. And that's what I just feel like that locker room, other than like a select maybe 4 or 5 homegrown AEW. Of course, Edge gets it. Of course, Christian gets it. Those people who've been to different companies and kind of see how it's done and how it's done right. But I'm talking about like the Hooks and people like that. I think they get it. What's my man name?
Or Strictly.
Swerve gets it. I think Swerve gets it. But man, a few of those guys, man, it's just like, man, I'm gonna flip and flop my way to 5 stars, and that's all I care about, man. And that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work when we got a $1 billion biggest movie star in the world beating people with belts. Mm-hmm. Like they're flipping and flopping is cool, but this is some real shit going on the other shit.
The storylines aren't holding, and it's obvious, and that's why people don't remember the story and how we got there, because we got like what they said they had a couple of matches on last week. They don't know how they happened.
They need MJF back bad.
Yeah, so either they need MJF back, come back and pull strength and carry some weight, or get some storylines to interest the people.
And they gotta make Mercedes interesting. They on the clock. They on the clock with that one. They on the clock with that.
It's been a couple weeks now.
Yeah. Like, come on now. Like, what we doing? Like, it's going down Punk's first time, and that wasn't good. That was not good, and I'm afraid of it. So
now, when it comes to Mercedes Moné, I have a question. I don't know if I don't know. I don't remember reading anything about it. But do we know what her creative control is like? Because I feel like with her, she seems like somebody who will take initiative if she's not getting what she needs. But at the same time, I feel like in AEW, she'd still be limited, even if she did choose to take initiative. So I'm just wondering, like, how much creative control does she have? Do we know?
I do not know. I've heard speculations that was a part of why she came there. But here's the thing, like you kind of just took my answer. It's like she can have all the creative control she wants, but what is she creative controlling against? Like the people that she's going out against don't move the needle at all. And also I think Tony paid her enough to where she's just gonna stick this contract out and just ride it out until she can go back and go kick it with the homies. Like, like
I mean that's her plan. She done already said it.
She did say that shit. She did say that.
Oh boy.
Man. I mean, I just asked that question because I thought about how Adam Copeland has ended up. So I'm wondering like.
He got Edge wrestling like he 22 years old again, man. He in a death match type every damn week. Every time I cut on, he hit somebody with a chair or some shit like that.
Beth done already said she ain't none of Michelle. She ain't finna put up with that. She said, "When you retire, you retire."
That's it.
So you better watch it.
Get it all out your system, buddy. You don't end up like Jericho. I can't even say damn Judas no more when he come out. Man, it sucks, man. Jeez.
Washed.
It's over with. So it happens. It happens, but it's over.
It happens. It's just sad.
On that note, y'all got anything else to say to people before we get out of here?
Think about the consequences of your actions. Do not throw your career away. Don't listen to Neek. Because you don't want to end up like Brock Lesnar. You can get on Google and find all the PP videos you want. Think about the consequences of your actions. Okay? Every action has a consequence. It could be big, it could be small. You still need to consider, like, is this something, like, if my mama knew I was doing this, what would she think?
If your mom knew you was watching the PP video, that's tough, man. God, PP videos. Nick, you got something to say to people? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I can't top that one. I'm leaving that one alone.
That's it. No, that's it. Hey,
Wow.
look, if P videos are your thing, bro, do your thing, but get consent. Like the good
Yes.
consent, not the forced consent when you bugging her. Like, come on, man. Just be nice to her.
And
that's
then when
it.
Cut your
she give
horny
it to you,
off.
just say thank you afterwards. You don't need to call her the B word or nothing.
No,
Cut your
yeah.
horny off.
Turn if
Yes.
your
Turn it
horny's
off.
on 10. Everybody's horny's on 10. Turn it down to about out of 5. Good solid
Nah,
4 or
turn it
5.
off.
Teddy said turn it off.
Turn it all the way off.
Teddy P.
All the way off.
All the way off.
Hit it with the Teddy P.
Here's the thing. I don't think if your horn is all the way off, you actually asking for P videos. Like you got to be on 10 to just formulate the question. Hey, I want you to. All right, that's enough. We out of.
We really turned this.
Just think about
It
it.
don't waste the toilet seats. That's what we do.
You can't wake up in the morning and say, like, you might roll over and all right, go too far. But you can't ask for the P video fresh on the wake up. Like, it's just not. Like, that's
Like
some
that was his
diabolical
first interaction with that lady.
We got to say this. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes,
We're sorry.
allegedly.
We're sorry.
No
Allegedly.
charges. There's no charges. No one's going to jail yet. Vince is still out here doing his thing. We don't know if this is true. But allegedly, that's some horny stuff. That's some. And don't nickname your sex toys after the people who work for you. That's
Why are we still talking about this?
That's creepy, bro. All right, you're right. Let's get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're sorry. We took a left turn somewhere. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. If you love somebody, tell them about this show. If you like somebody, tell them about this show. If you don't like them, still reach out to them. We need all the help we can get. No, for real. Comments are great. Even the bad comments. Even the people leaving bad comments on the YouTube because, YouTube wrestling fans are weird people. That's fine too. Reach out to us, man. We really cool. I promise you. You might like it over here. Anyway, and we are out.
Bye.